Hello, folks. It is Saturday, July 12th. It's 5:07 p.m. I haven't done the workout yet, but I'm hoping to get to it tonight. I'm not feeling like it much right now, but we'll get to it. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about I canceled my Medicare and I canceled my Social Security almost a month ago. Almost a month ago. I sent 2 letters, 2 days apart, into Social Security, which is supposed to send a message to Medicare. Because I have no, it all goes through Social Security as far as I knew. And I told him, I said, stop my Social Security payments, stop my Medicare. I didn't hear nothing for 2 weeks, and I went up to the Social Security office in Fredericksburg, and I talked to the lady there, nice lady. People at Fredericksburg Social Security office are awesome. And she said, yeah, it looks like they've canceled your Social Security payments, and they're on their way to canceling the Medicare payments. Okay? So yesterday, because I hadn't heard anything from Social Security about, I owe them money, and there's a time span that you got to respond. So I went and I took $801 down there. And I made my first payment of many to pay back what they overpaid me, apparently. Okay? So I was pretty hopeful that we were, coming to a resolution of this situation where I would not have Social Security or Medicare. I would still have to pay into it, but I would never get a notice from either agency again about me owing them money. Okay? Because I don't want to owe them money. I don't particularly want their services, to be honest with you. I don't like it when people own my life and tell me how to live it. And unfortunately, Social Security and Medicare, they can do that. Now, people who need it, God bless you. You need it. My brother used it. Saved his life. Hopefully I'll never get in that situation. But today, in the mail, now get this. My Medicare should have been canceled for a month, okay? Should have been canceled for a month. I didn't even have my Medicare card, but today I got my Medicare card. I'm 65 and 7 months old now when I got my Medicare card today. And I got a bill for $1,036 for my Part B. $1,036 for a plan I've never claimed anything on, that I've never used. How in the hell do I get a bill for $1,036 on a plan I never used, that I never volunteered for, And I have supplemental insurance I have insurance at my job that qualifies for Part B. Yet they send me a bill for $1,036. So obviously, I wrote the history of all the transactions I've done about this in the last month in a letter, nice letter. I complimented the Fredericksburg office because the people are wonderful there. They really are. And I asked them, this makes no sense. I wrote on that notice, that bill notice, I said, cancel, cancel, cancel this. And I also got an address. That was for the billing address, and it says specifically don't put correspondence in your bill or it'll delay the payment. Which I put the correspondence in that bill, and I also found an address on the back of the bill that I can send to the actual Medicare service center, and I sent a letter to them too, with the bill, with cancel, cancel, cancel on that. But I'm just astonished at how shitty this whole situation has been. And how, because I don't need it, and because I can walk away from it, I'm kind of protected in that. But if I needed this, if I was in the medical care system, if I was in the medical care system with doctors giving me pills and treating me, and I needed this, I'd be screwed. I would be screwed. And I don't know if this $1,000 is a payment for 3 months or a year or 1 month, and I don't care. I just want them to stop it. You know, I'm being as nice as I can be, you know. There's no reason to get nasty. I'm about to, when this video's over, I got a couple beers back here, and I'm gonna pop a couple cold ones, and I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch, I might watch a movie. Who knows, I might watch some, who knows what I'll watch, but I'll get my mind off my business. I will not be going up this road. I will not be driving anywhere, because as I've said to Johnny in the comments section, who's got a brother who's fighting gambling, the best thing to do for you if you're fighting gambling problems is just don't go where there's gambling, you know? Stay at home. It's no crime in staying home, you know? And so anyway, I just thought I'd pass this on. I just can't believe I got this bill for $1,000 for something I asked for them to cancel a month ago. A month ago! You know? A month ago. I really feel bad for people who have to have this. I really do. Because once you get in this system, they pretty much own you, you know? And it's terrible. And don't ever, ever, ever blame the people that work at the offices. They're just like you and me. They're trying to help people. But the way this system works is that it crushes people, you know? It crushes people. So, anyway, I just thought I'd pass that on. I'm laughing about this. I'm going to have a couple cold ones and have a good Saturday. And I hope you have a good Saturday. And I hope you have a good Sunday. Hopefully we'll have the workout tonight, but who knows? I might give up on that tonight. I might be too drunk to do a workout tonight. But we'll see. Anyway, I just thought I'd pass this on, that the festival of stupidity continues. You know, they just won't take no for an answer, you know? I'm just amazed. The word no doesn't register in their brains, you know? I tell them, no, I don't want it. You know, when the lady talked to me about on Social Security on the phone several months ago, I said, look, I want to cancel my B. You know, I want to cancel my Part B. She says, oh, well, do you have insurance at your job that qualifies for Part B? And if you do, and she made it sound so daunting. And it was like $100, I think it might have been $105 or something. I said, you know what? Screw it. I knew how Social Security is. Once you start messing with the payment, all weird kind of things can happen, you know? So I said, screw it, just leave the B on it, you know? But after this thing started with the Social Security sending me notices for 15 grand, I was like, screw this shit. I want to be out of all of this. I want all of this out of my life, period. I've got health care with my job. I intend to work until the day I die. Hopefully I'll be healthy, and if I'm not, I'll be on the street corner babbling. Blah, 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 blah. You'll see me. Give me a... What? $1? You gave it. Give me $5, man. So anyway, the stupidity continues. God bless America. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday. We'll see you on the next video. I'm going to go have a cold one. You do too if you can handle it. Have a good one.